everyone, nice to see you. I've got some fun challenges for us this morning, but before I do that, we're gonna do a warm up. So let's start with some arm circles. We're gonna go backwards, really big, giant. If it's tricky to do both arms, you can start with just one arm, tracing a big circle. There you go, like you're tracing it in the sky or on a wall. Nice. Let's try the other arm. Backwards, we're tracing a really big circle. Well done. Now let's see if we can do both our arms together. There you go. Good, they're going at the same time. Well done. Okay, can we go forward? So we're gonna go the other direction. Let's start with one arm. I'm gonna trace a giant circle, reach your fingertips forward, back to the sky, to the ground. Well done. And other side, we're gonna go forward like we're swimming. Reach for the sky, down to the ground. Well done. Now let's see if we can do both arms. Like we're doing a big swim. I don't know if you've ever seen a butterfly stroke in swimming. It's really tricky to do, but the arms are a little bit like this. Good, now let's see if we can get a little bit trickier. So we're going to keep going forward, but we're gonna make our circles smaller and faster. You make them really small and really fast. Oh, good job. I feel like my arms are gonna spin right off. And let's try doing that backwards. So we'll do backward circles. Good. And then we're gonna make them smaller and faster. Well done. Woo! Okay, whoosh, well done. Let's reach for the sky. On your tippy toes, even if you can. You can't see my feet, but just you can know I'm on my tippy toes. We're gonna reach to the ground. Good, touch the ground, and then reach up high as you can on your tippy toes. See if you can touch the ceiling, and then reach to the ground. Well done, one more time. Reach as high as you can, and to the ground. Okay, I have a first challenge for you. Are you ready? You're going to choose one foot that you're going to stand on. So I'm going to choose my left foot. It's gonna look like my right to you. And then the other foot I'm just gonna pick up. Now I can hold this with my hands, or I can place the foot on the side of my leg, either below my knee or above my knee. And some of you might recognize this as tree pose. You can have your hands here. If you want a real challenge, you can put your arms up to the sky like branches of a tree, swaying in the wind. If you need a little bit more stability, you can put your hands out like airplane wings. We're gonna get to airplane. Good, and if you fall out, no big deal, just come back in. We're gonna hold for about another 10 seconds. Well done. It's helpful to find a spot on the ground to look at that's not moving, and that will keep you steady too. Can you see all the construction in my house happening? There's nowhere to film this where you don't see construction in my house right now. Good, okay, we're going to switch legs. So other leg, pick it up. You can either hold it with your hands, put your foot above your knee or below your knee, and then you can choose where to have your hands. Great, out like airplane wings or up to the sky like branches. If you want a super duper tricky challenge, you can try and close your eyes. Woo! And if you come out, that's okay. Just go right back into your balance. This is working on your balance. It's gonna help you to do lots of activities that you already do in your life, like playing on a playground when they open again, even riding a bike or running or skipping, scooting, skateboarding, snowboarding, surfing, skiing. All those activities require balance. Good, keep holding it for about 5 more seconds. Oh, my tree's swaying in the wind. Well done. Okay, we're gonna get a little bit trickier here and go into airplane. I mentioned airplane wings. So we're gonna keep our arms like airplane wings, but this time we're gonna stand on one leg and tip our airplane forward so we actually look like an airplane. Sort of like a T position with our body. There you go, arms out. You might want to look for a spot on the ground that's still, to keep you still. And if you fall with your hands or your feet, that's okay. Just come right back. We're going to hold for a little bit longer. Again, this is practicing our balance. Really important for lots of activities you do every single day. Great job. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, other leg. We can't just do one. We have to do both to balance them out, to even them out. So other leg's going to stand still, arms out like an airplane, and then straighten your back leg and reach out behind you. Try to have enough room that you don't hit any walls or hit any doors or coats, whatever's behind you. If you want to move your arms up, you can try that, or back to your airplane wings. This might be more like a rocket. Good, back to airplane. We're going to hold for about 10 more seconds. Great job. Well done, JKs. And Ks and 1s and 2s if you're doing this with us. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay, are you ready for something trickier? Another balance that's even trickier. This one, some of you might recognize, it's called dancer's pose, and you might actually want to hold on to something if you're trying this one, and it's really tricky. So this one, we're going to hold one of our legs. Right, hold on to your foot or your ankle. And you might want to hold it this way, or you might want to have your hand on the inside and hold it from the inside. Either way is fine. This arm, if you need to hold on to something, that's fine. Otherwise, we're going to try and lift it up, and we're going to try and bend forward just like our airplane, but this time we're holding on to our leg. Woo! This one is tricky for balance. If you fall out, that's okay. Just come right back in. Try and hold it again. Try and breathe when you're doing it. Don't hold your breath. We'll do it for about 10 more seconds. Woo! Well done. Good, and then instead of just falling out of it, when we're coming out, we're going to lift right back up and then put our foot down. Well done. That one's tricky. Guess what though? We have another side. So, other leg, here we go. Gonna hang on to it from the outside of your foot, or your ankle's fine, or the inside. And then your other arm goes up to reach for the sky. And then you're just gonna tilt forward. Good work. Find something to look at. You can focus on to keep your balance, and if you fall out, that is okay. Just come right back in so you can practice again. The more you practice this, the better you'll get. And some days might be really tricky for balance, and some days it might feel way easier. Sometimes one leg feels easier than the other. We're gonna hold for about 10 more seconds. Remember, at the end, we're just gonna come back up. We're not gonna fall out of it because we don't want you to hurt yourself. I'm gonna stand back up. Great job, and then let go. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna try another balance. This one's gonna be a little bit of fun, a little bit of moving. So this one, we're gonna do donkey kicks. So with donkey kicks, you may not be able to see my hands go down to the ground, but my hands are both gonna go down to the ground, and then I'm gonna kick my legs back behind me. Ready? Like this. Good, and so when both of my legs are up, I can start with just one leg up, like that. Good, try the other leg. Good, try that with me. Hands go down to the ground, look at the ground, look just in front of your hands when you're doing it. You're gonna kick one leg up. Just be careful if you don't have anything around you, because if you fall over, you don't wanna knock into anything. And then if you're getting really tricky, or you wanna try a little extra balance, you can try kicking both legs up. Yeah, there, good. And then you're starting to balance on your hands. Good, now some of you might be able to straighten your legs. Some of you might be able to even do this against a wall, but make sure you please have an adult around you to help you with that. Let's try a few more. Good, a few more donkey kicks. Good. Very well done. Keep trying, even if it's hard. If you keep trying, it will get easier. Look in front of you when you go down. Look in front on the floor. 2 more. Good work. Can you guess that today was all about balance? Okay, we're gonna go down to the ground for a few balances. I'm gonna move back. Here, we'll move this back a little bit. There, now you can see me. Okay, so we are gonna sit on our bums and we are gonna go into what's called boat pose or a V-sit to start. So you're going to lean back, bend your knees, lean back till you find that spot on your bottom where you're balanced. And then you have a choice. You can either hold behind your knees, if this feels tricky enough, or you can let go behind your knees but keep your legs bent. Or if you want an extra challenge, you can straighten your legs and straighten your arms. And this is a balance, right? We're not touching, don't touch the floor with your feet or your hands unless you have to. You can take a break and then come back into our balance. We're gonna keep trying to hold it. Are you ready? Ooh, this is a tricky one. This is using all our muscles in here to keep us up and keep us strong, which is also really important for all the activities we do. Biking, running, skipping, scooting. Well done, keep going. 5 more seconds, you can do it. 4, count with me, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we've got a couple more balances and then we're done. The next one is kind of a hold like that one to make us strong, but it is a bit of a balance too. It's called plank. So we're gonna come down on the ground. First we're gonna start like a cat or a dog with our knees and our hands on the ground, okay? Woof, woof, meow. Okay, here we go. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna tuck our toes and lift our knees up so we get into a plank position. It's kind of like a straight bridge or a straight board. And we're just gonna hold this. So it takes a little bit of balance and it takes a lot of strength to do it. You can look a little bit ahead of you. If it's really tricky, you can put your knees down, back to your dog position, take a break, and then go back up. We're gonna try for 10 more seconds. I know it's hard. I do this one often and it is tricky. It is making you stronger. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, back to our dog for a minute, and then we're actually gonna go into a plank again, but this time it's going to be a side plank. So we're gonna go back into our plank, and then we're just gonna turn our feet to one side. So I'm actually gonna only have one hand on the ground and reach the other one to the sky. So this one requires balance for sure, and a lot of strength. You wanna make sure this hand is right below your shoulder, reaching up to the sky. If it's really tricky, you can step one foot in front of the other to help hold you up. Good. Or if it's not tricky enough, you can lift one of your legs. There you go for an extra balance challenge. And then we'll come back down and we're gonna move our feet to the other side. So you're gonna twist them over to the other side. Go ahead and reach up. And if you're off balance, I'll show you this way. If you're off balance, this is really hard. You can step forward with one foot. Go ahead and hold your side plank. This is really tricky, you guys. And then bring your foot back. And if this is too easy, you need an extra challenge, you can lift that foot up high. Well done. My goodness, you're strong. Woo! Okay. Good job. Now, I want you to think of, there is one other balance activity that requires some movement, and you might not have enough room to do it here. And if you don't, that's okay. You can do this one outside after we're finished. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. It's called a cartwheel, and we've already done some of the pieces to it already. So remember our donkey kick? When we went down like this and kicked up? We're going to do that, but this time we're going to kick over. So when we do our cartwheel, this is something my daughter's in kindergarten practices all the time, and it's tricky to learn. I don't have a lot of room here, so I can't probably do the full thing, but I'll try. If you don't have a lot of room in your house, do this when you go outside. When the video's done, then you can go outside and give it a try, okay? Or if you go outside later to the park, you can do it then. So when you do a cartwheel, one foot is going to be in front of the other. So this is my right leg, and my right hand is going to go down on the ground first, goes hand, hand, foot, foot. Okay, so hand goes down, hand's gonna go down, and then I kick my back leg over. There you go. Okay, and I'm gonna come back to my starting position because I find it easier to go from one way. You can do both ways if that's easier for you. So one foot in front of the other. That same hand is gonna go down first, then the other hand, and then kick over. Hand, hand, foot, foot. Hand, hand, foot, foot. I told you, my space is tight. Please be careful in your home. But that requires balance because when you're in the air, you're holding yourself up. Let's try again. Hand, hand, foot, foot. Good. And then try and land. So that's something you can do if you can't do it in your house. You can do it when you go outside. Please be careful. Please don't hurt yourself. Please don't knock anything over. We're gonna finish just with a few stretches and then you can be on your way. So we started out with our arm circles. Let's see if we can remember how to do them. Big ones back. Nice work. And then we're gonna get smaller and faster. As fast as you can, come on, come on, come on. Like your arms are gonna fall off. Oh, okay. And then we're gonna go forwards like we're swimming. And then I have one extra challenge for you with these. Good, forwards, big circles. And smaller and faster. Go, 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 fast, 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 fast. Okay, here's the extra challenge to end with. Do you think you can do one arm circle one way and one arm circle the other way? One goes forward, one goes back. Really tricky. Good. And then start at the top. Have one arm go one way, one arm go the other way. This is tricky for your body, but it's also tricky for your brain to figure it out. Great work. Nice job. Good. It's kind of like, have you ever tried to rub your tummy and pat your head at the same time? Try it. You can either start with patting your head and then rub your tummy. Don't pat your tummy, or don't rub both. Pat your head, rub your tummy. Switch hands, see if you can do it that way. Oh, this one I find harder. Can you do it? Good. I look forward to seeing you so you can show me some of these tricky challenges that you've figured out. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna finish off with one stretch. So just like our dancer's pose before, but this time we're not gonna go forward. We're just gonna hold our foot and stretch the front of our leg. If you need to hold on to something, you can. But this is a good balance to practice as well as a stretch for the front of your leg. Good, hold it. And switch. Nice job. Again, if you need to hold on to something, that's fine. Find something to hold on to so that you're steady. And then you're gonna pick your foot up like I am there. Hang on to it. Take some strength to hold your foot. Good, now this one is a tricky stretch. This one you can actually do with your foot on the ground, but since we're doing balances today, I'm gonna make you hold your foot and try and straighten it out to straighten the back of your leg and stretch it. Woo, that's a good stretch. And it's a hard balance. So again, this one, you can hold on to something if that is easier. And let's try the other foot. First, we pick up our foot, hold on to it. Good, and then straighten your leg. And some of you, if you're very flexible, you might even be able to bring your leg out and stretch to the side as well. Good. Great, it was nice to see you. Great job practicing your balances. If you found them really tricky today, go back and do this video again so that you can keep practicing, because the more you practice them, the easier you will get, they will get, and the more it will help you in some of the other activities that you do outside of PE and outside of class. Have a great day, everyone.